Hey dude, are you gonna dance with her?
Yeah, of course, dude. Why wouldn't I?
Well, dude, it's just that the slow song is half over and you're still standing here, and she's still standing alone.
Well, excuse me then. Are you gonna dance with her?
Yeah, of course, dude, why wouldn't I?
Well, dude, it's just that the slow song is 3/4 of the way over and you're also still standing here. You chicken?
No, I'm not chicken, dude. You chicken?
No, I'm turkey. Do it.
You do it.
Dude.
What?
Dude, she's totally dancing with someone else.
No worries, dude. We'll just wait another hour for the next slow song.
Yeah. Best night of our lives!
Best night of our lives!
So picture this with me for a second. You're 12 years old, your body is changing, you have zero self-confidence, and you sweat a lot when things get awkward. Now imagine there's several hundred more of you and you're all in one building and the lights are off and you're expected to socialize and dance with each other. Sounds like a bad idea, right? And yet we let it happen. Every year, sometimes more than once. And we call these shameful gatherings of pubescent angst middle school dances. Speaking of pubescent angst, here's me at age 12, walking into my first dance. Let me begin this slow-motion train wreck by telling you that I was not, in any sense of the word, popular. I wasn't in great shape, I had bad hair that I refused to cut, and because I'd spent my entire life in a private school with uniforms, I had no idea how to dress myself. You see, my parents never really defined the word semi-formal for me, so I walked into my first dance, smooth as jazz, in my torn gray jeans and Hollister shirt. Yeah, so it's safe to say my first dance didn't go well. I mostly just sulked around by the padded gym wall with my friends and drank dollar store punch. Good lord, I'd completely forgotten how depressing middle school was. After that, I was determined, nay, driven, to make sure my next dance didn't suck. My school, for whatever reason, had 3 dances a year. That's 9 total chances to not be a huge dork, and at least one of them was going to go well for me. Yep, I wasn't going to screw this up. I wore a collared shirt, khakis, and tennis shoes for attitude. Nothing could ruin this for me.
Hi, do you want to dance?
Wait, what? Who is she? She came out of nowhere. What do I say to her? The walls are closing in. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? No? This is an absolutely true story. An 8th grader asked me, a 6th grader, to dance with her. And I got scared and said no. I probably really hurt that girl's feelings. And I never got to apologize for it because I was too nervous to talk to her again. So if you're out there, random 8th grade girl, my bad. I swear I'm a nice guy. At this point, my 6th grade confidence was pretty much shot. But by 7th grade, I'd grown an inch, that poor girl I ran away from had graduated to high school, and my confidence was renewed. Before I get any further into this, I need to get into the crowd dynamics of these dances. You had half a gym floor, separated from the other half by a curtain. That half, that was your dance area. To the left, the boys' tables. To the right, the girls' tables. Up against the wall was the snack bar, and in the middle was no man's land. For the first hour of every dance, the DJ would play to a bunch of preteens sitting down, nervously avoiding anyone of the opposite gender. But eventually, one of those early 2010s pop songs would come on, and everyone would migrate towards the middle, save for a few stragglers. Obviously, being the particularly awkward, introverted kid I was, me and my friends were some of those stragglers.
Hey man, we paid like $10 to get in the door. We should probably at least try to get out there and dance. It's not even a slow song.
No! We need to wait for the right moment!
What? I can't hear you over this
Insert generic pop artist here.
song.
Okay, I'm gonna go get like 15 of those little cheese cubes with the toothpicks. See you in 5! After a while, the DJ played one of those specific 2 or 3 songs with their own dances. And this was where I saw an opening. I grabbed my friends and we dove into the mob of people sliding to the left and sliding to the right. One hop this time. And it was at this moment that I realized I had no idea how to dance, which made it all the worse when my friend asked me,
There's this new girl here, and she doesn't know anybody yet. Could you do me a huge favor and dance with her?
So me, being the good friend I am, without any idea of what I was getting myself into, said, Sure thing, no problem. Let me lead into this next bit by saying that in middle school, dancing with someone was a big, big deal. In high school, anyone and everyone would dance together for the sake of having a good time, but in middle school, it was a privilege reserved for those who were quote-unquote dating. I didn't know this at the time, which, in combination with bad social skills, did not work in my favor. So, you're new here?
Yep.
So, how about this weather we're having?
Yep.
So,
Well, song is over. Nice meeting you. Goodbye.
you're welcome. So naturally, after the new girl did her best to be nice to me, as I was doing my best to be nice to her, I fell head over heels for her for like 6 months. As middle schoolers do. But that's a story for another day. 8th grade rolled around and everyone was anxious to express their feelings before high school. And this time, it wouldn't be me embarrassing myself. You see, my friend Cameron had a crush on this girl. We'll call her Cassandra. And this had been one of those long-standing middle school crushes. The boy was invested. So for the second time, I got carried away trying to be a good friend. It was the last dance of our middle school career, and the last of the year. Shot number 9. And he hadn't told her how he felt. But for the sake of his manhood, he had to. For the sake of your manhood, you have to.
I can't!
Shoot your shot, man. The worst she can say is no.
Yeah, exactly. She could say no.
You're telling her you like her. You aren't asking her to get married.
Okay, I'll tell her, but on one condition. You have to bring her over here.
What?
She's surrounded by her friends. I can't do it with all of them listening.
Fine. But this is gonna cost you like 15 Pokemon cards. So I walked over to the girls' side of the gym, determined to help my buddy out. Hey, can I talk to you for a minute?
Sure.
So I lead her over to the guy's side where Cameron is sitting. And at that moment, the DJ started playing some particularly loud EDM. Come on, dude, tell her! I quickly realized that I'd thrown Cameron in over his head. This boy was completely comatose. So I did what any good friend would do. I improvised.
What? I can't hear you. I don't know what you're saying.
He likes you and he's a really good guy and you should give him a chance. I'm gonna go get some punch now and let you two talk. Long story short, she didn't share his feelings, but they had a long conversation and kinda ended up becoming friends. I'll collect my Wingman of the Year award now. Anyway, the moral of the story is that middle school is awkward for everyone involved. But worst case scenario, eventually you might just get a few funny stories out of it. Hey everyone, thanks for watching this week's animation. Huge shout out to Alex from Alex Animation Corner for lending her silky smooth voice to my weird cartoon. If you haven't already, go check her out, because she's incredibly talented. See you in the next animation.